That's right. Cool, we can put it right here. If you see some signs, let me know, and I'll leave it here. Just showing them some of the road, yeah. Giving people a chance to come in, check out the party. What's up, everybody? We have some good information. I'll wait till a few of you can get in. They're probably like working through the ads and stuff right now. But I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys soon. Hey, what's up? I see Danny and Dylan and Alice and Todd and Amanda Thomas from Geeky Trucking. And Sylvia is in here super quickly. Punk Relish Towing. Hold on, Relish Towing. I got you, man. What's up, buddy? I really like Relish Towing. Emmy, hello. Good morning to Emmy. Sherry, what's up? I'm doing so well. I talked to Shelly. Guys, I talked to Shelly today. Let me turn you around so you can at least look at something fun. I don't know how fun I am, but hello. Yeah, 10 Roger convoy, 10 Roger, hold the lane. Got to make sure the convoy is squared away, you know what I mean? My work is never done. Hey, everybody. Holly, I do not have the beast back yet. No, I'm still in a buddy's truck right now. Yeah, Shelly had surgery today. From what I understand, the surgery went well, and she's already out of the hospital. It already went down. She's already out of the hospital. Flip it and reverse it. So, yeah, I heard that the surgery went really well. What's up, Robin? Hey, Violet, the lazy Texan. You're not lazy. You're always rushing into the channel, so thank you so much for hanging out with me. Yeah, hey, Ellen, how are you? Thank you. Jen Simpson in the house. Huge shout out to Jen Simpson, who's really been helping out behind the scenes. Good work, Jen. And, I just got some good information, so I'm just starting to reach out to people. And Jen, really appreciate everything you've been doing on the back end. Thank you. And I think we have some more research to do to find out what it was. But I had a good call with DC Detective. Had a very good call with her, and in fact, I'll say it. The call went so well. She was polite and respectful, and I was polite and respectful, and she was funny. At one point, she even said "I" to me, and she's a 31-year veteran, DC Metro Police Department. The way that she engaged with me makes me want to be as respectful as possible to the police officers when I engage with them in the future. It plays down a lot of the frustrations that I had. It tamps those down, and I just want to send respectful regards to that detective, Moore. Thank you for the way that you chose to interact with me. And she said I do not have warrants. I'm not wanted right now, so I'm going live on the road. She said I'm not wanted, and we had a good conversation. She said if that changes for any reason, that she'll. And I reiterated that I will always engage with her in good faith, and if there's something I need to come in and talk about, I'll come in like a gentleman and we'll talk about it, of course. So I really appreciate that. I'm not quite going to get the truck yet. It should happen within the next 24 hours. It was towed for an investigation. It was towed for an investigation because she stated that a reporter called and stated that I had weapons in my vehicle. That there was a video clip or something that was misconstrued, and that the reporter stated I had weapons and whatever bad purposes, and they had to check. They checked. They said no weapons. They said the dog indicated, and she was like, oh, that might have been related to something that was in there before. And I haven't had a gun in there since before we came anywhere near DC, and I haven't fired my handgun, which is what I usually travel with legally. I hadn't fired that since before the convoy even started, like February. I hadn't shot that gun for months and months and months. And she said the dog indicated, and she was like, it might have been on something that was in there before. Why would it indicate on my truck if there hadn't been a weapon in there for more than 7 days or something? And or 8 days, and if the weapon hadn't been fired for months, why wouldn't it indicate on the weapon on the officer's hip? Every time it comes in contact with the officer. So I wasn't real sure on the dog indicating thing. That was a little bit surprising, maybe. But can I file on that reporter for a false report? I don't know who the reporter was, and I don't want to lead anyone to any kind of assumptions or conclusions. I want everybody to keep an open mind. And I think that some of the moderators are working on it pretty hard behind the scenes to try to find out kind of what's going on with that. Just going to work it out so I can go the next 24 hours. We have a good plan for that. No, I don't have any fireworks. There were no fireworks or explosives of any kind in the vehicle. No fireworks. Jen, who, me? Work behind the scenes, something important? Never. Heck yeah, she would. She's awesome. So big shout out to Jen and to Scott and to Sylvia and Rhonda, all the moderators. Thank you so much. I really appreciate and love you guys for helping to keep the channel going. And all the visionaries, man, I miss you guys. I have incredible patriots here with me, and I think you all know of at least one of the patriots who's been helping me. And he's just a hell of a guy. I respect you so much. Thank you. Yep. He's throwing a peace sign up. And, if we talk about it and he wants to do a little interview or something later when we're done with all this stuff, I think it would sure be great, because this patriot has been a tremendous asset and, emotional and physical supporter. This Patriots really helped me out. And, we weren't running from the law. Certainly I was live. I showed you where I was at the 9/11 memorial.
Sure felt like it.
Yeah, it felt like it though, right? It felt like I had to stay away, that something was going on. I didn't know if people were going to try to silence me by killing me or by arresting me or, I didn't know what was going to happen, because I had been a little bit outspoken and vocal about some of the frustrations that we all observed. And I was passionate in the moment, and Santa gets arrested, and then his truck gets taken, and there was that little hit and run, that happened, and Shelly's on the ground with a broken arm, somebody who I really care about and respect is on the ground with a broken arm, and we can't get to her, we can't help her, she's not getting help. I feel terrible about all of this. So it was emotionally charged, and I don't think it's unheard of to take political activists who are making noise against an administration in an effective way and cause them to not make noise anymore. And the way that can be done is either by putting that person in a cage where they can't get to the live stream or their telephone, or by disappearing them. It's the other way. It's absolutely not unheard of. My whole house was robbed, right? So, what's the next step from that? What do you do from that?
You just stole your second house.
Yeah, now they got my second house. That's right. You think it was just the truck. That's how you look at it at first. But oh, well, they got the truck. Well, that truck, what did it have in it? Goodness gracious, it had the loudspeaker system and the microphones for the movement. And it had my tools in it, and it had my food in it, and my Jetboil and my propane stove so I could cook food. And it had my sleeping systems, where I sleep. And it had my clothes in it, and it had my toothbrush and my toiletries in it. So I had to go buy all that stuff. I had to go buy $150, $149 and change for some shorts, a sweatshirt, a new t-shirt, a collared short sleeve shirt in case I had to go see the police. I could look like a gentleman, a little bit more like a gentleman than in my filthy clothes, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, all that stuff. So I had to go buy all this stuff again. And I know when they tow a four-wheel drive vehicle, that way, and I have pictures and videos of how it got towed, it can destroy the transmission and it can destroy the four-wheel drive functionality. So, man, hopefully be smooth in the gear, real smooth, and hopefully the four-wheel drive still functions and works real well. So I'm sure hoping that that's the case. We'll find out. We'll find out soon. Yep. Yeah, TQ has been reaching out to me and supporting me remotely. I didn't want to, go up there or anything, but they really let me know anything I need to have my back, and I sure do appreciate and support and love everybody from TQ for them to get back after convoying down with me. I appreciate that, and I've talked to people in Virginia, and I think about 10 people are coming up from Virginia on Saturday. So I'm really, really, really looking to see them. Yeah, if you're just joining me, I talked to the police today. Okay? I talked to the police, and they towed the vehicle because a reporter called them and shared a video clip with them from Twitter, I guess, that was a little bit misconstrued. I'm not sure. So there's a video clip, I guess, on Twitter, it's misconstrued, and the reporter stated that I have guns and that I intend to shoot people, which I do not. I do not have guns, and I do not intend to shoot anybody. I absolutely do not want that to happen. That's a horrible eventuality that I hope doesn't come anywhere near me as long as I live. Right? I hope that what you do in the military is different. When you're on lawful orders in the military in a war zone, that's very different than when you're in the United States of America trying to stand up for freedom, like Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in a peaceful, nonviolent way with God in the forefront, saying the Pledge of Allegiance every day. We love our country. We say the Pledge of Allegiance every day. We pledge our allegiance to this country, to this flag. I am a veteran. Absolutely. I'm a Marine veteran. Yes. I'm an honorably discharged United States Marine Corps veteran. Rah. And if there are any real Marines in here, I'll talk to you guys on the side. What do you mean real Marines? I mean like active duty Marines, who were in like 20 years. So I was a reservist who activated, who volunteered, who dropped out of college to deploy to Iraq with my unit in 2005. I had to take an extra training class, and if I didn't complete this extra training class, I wasn't going to be able to deploy. The same was true with several other gentlemen in my unit who were also in college at the time, and we all dropped out of college to go to the training class so that we could deploy with our unit to Al Anbar, Iraq, 100%. I don't know who it was, and I wish them the best. I hope they feel better. Whoever reported me, if they were trying to stir up drama to make their channel maybe more interesting, or if they're really on another side, but they were here close to us and they want to drive a wedge between us, I'm not even going to go into it. The mission is to get the beast back here in the next 24 hours. Once we get the beast back, I'll continue to be with the team for a little while here, as long as that's what Santa thinks is best. And I hope that we see some more people this weekend. I hope that people come here non-violently and peacefully. Be careful what you say, right? People can twist around your words and cause you a lot of hardship, cause you to have to spend a lot of money on paying fuel for these folks. And I need to do a thank you for a couple of the people. And I know there's some patriots behind the scenes right now in different areas of the country who are trying to work on different projects to help support us. One patriot is trying to do some fundraising. Oh wow, it's beautiful, right? Come on guys, I'll show you. It's nice, right? Oh, thank you, 1776. I really appreciate that $5 donation. That's a huge thing. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Well, I've talked to Santa just recently, so he knows that I'm good to go. We were able to avoid paying. The attorneys wanted $5,000 to make those calls, just to even make the calls about the trucks. So Santa had a contact at DC Metro. That person has always been good. Santa was like, this person, Detective Carpenter, has always been good, respectful, a straight shooter, honest in interactions with Santa. So Santa sent me Detective Carter's information. When I turned my phone on, I saw that Detective Moore had called me. And Detective Moore, who is a female officer, 31 years on the force, which is something to respect. All historical frustrations aside, that's something to respect. So Detective Moore sent me a text message. I called her right away and we had a good conversation. That's right, Joey. And I went to Paris Island. In fact, I was the honor graduate. All right, I got the Leatherneck Award. I was the honor graduate at Paris Island. We're going to talk about too much of the stuff. We're going to focus on the patriotism movement, how we're serving now. I know that a lot of you, are veterans as well, and I honor you. I respect your service. I need you guys to get out here, right? Maybe if you still feel called to serve, this is where we need you. We need the veterans to support the citizens. And frankly, you may or may not know it, but we've had active duty military come out to support us, and they're standing by to help if we have security issues. They're stationed nearby, and they can come out and help us. And they volunteered to come out and support us at the, as we call them. And so I want to salute those most honorable servicemen. All right, I don't want to say your name there, Alpha. I'll just say Alpha, and you know who you are. All right, you're an American hero, Alpha. Good job. All right, when all this is over and they look back in history, okay, they look at who stood tall. All right, if it comes to light that you were the one who helped with this, it'll be a big deal, right? It already is a big deal, and I honor and respect you. Okay. Kooky Pookie, $10. Thank you very much. That helps me out. That pays for the shorts that I got last night, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much. And one of the shirts that I'm wearing now. It's kind of a sexy gray T-shirt. You know what I mean? I would pop the titties out, but I don't want to offend the driver. I don't want to distract that person and cause us to maybe get in an accident. Just kidding. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Vicky, thanks. Vicky Vale, it was so nice to meet you in person on the way out here. Thank you very much for showing up with your sister and your dog. But a point that I want to make, guys, veterans, please hear me when I say this, veterans. Citizens stood up for freedom first. With this movement, it's citizens more than it's veterans. Now, some of the veterans saw how those citizens were standing up, and we said, we've got to support these citizens, just like we did in the past. We have to stand up for them and keep them safe. So we've come out here, and there are some veterans. We always want it to be more citizens than veterans. We don't want to overwhelm this citizen grassroots movement. But if you believe in this, we need you out here. I hope you still feel called to serve, guys. We need you out here, men and women, no matter what branch of the service that you were in. Okay, if you want to get in touch with me, I'm not quick back on the emails, but if you're connected to Gmail or email, just send me an email. convoyxray@gmail is probably the best way to do it. Okay, and some of the moderators were able to get in touch with me. I owe one of them a phone call, and so she'll get that phone call here soon. But I have to limit kind of how long I'm on the phone and what I'm doing, especially when I'm running a live stream on the road here. You know what I mean, guys? So again, I don't know where my truck is. I know that Detective Moore is trying to find where it is and just coordinate between that group and me to make sure I can get it back. And we have a plan for how that's going to happen. Again, the truck was taken because, quote, a reporter called and shared a clip from a live stream and stated that I had weapons and the intent to use them. I wanted to shoot people, and I don't want to shoot people. I do not ever want to shoot people, ever. I do not want that. I do not have any weapons, like I always said. The detective confirmed that. Do not have any explosives, right? Do not have any drugs, nothing like that. Some people ask me about the little pouch. Maybe you saw a little leather pouch that was taken out of my pocket when I was arrested. And so I'm happy to address that right now. That was tobacco from Jen, the moderator, who's Native American. She has Native American ancestry. And she had that sacred tobacco pouch prayed over and blessed by spiritual leaders, religious leaders and spiritual leaders in her Native American community. And it was a gift to me to help keep me protected and safe. It was prayed over by many people. And so it was ceremonial tobacco from Native Americans who support us on our freedom movement. that's what that small little pouch was. If anybody's wondering what that was, okay? I have not checked any of my emails. I haven't pulled and downloaded emails because I wasn't sure what people sent me or anything like that. I was kind of being safe. It felt a lot like I was, running, and that's what your training is, to sort of stay quiet. If somebody tells me lay low means, well, lay low, off, and relax. But we've had a wonderful time, in the last couple of days, as good as it could be, with really incredible patriots who have supported me, helped keep me safe and comfortable and well fed, and lots of love and respect and thanks to you guys. So if you're just joining, talk to the police. We're on our way for the next mission now. The next mission on the movement right now for me. And since I can't be, I guess I could be on the mall right now. We could go down there, but I wouldn't have anywhere to sleep or stay. And, we'd have to leave after we got down there and, drive back out somewhere I could sleep, because the truck is my bed. It's got my sleeping bags and, the memory foam in the back there, and I don't have anywhere to sleep. You know what I mean? So we'll probably stay with some Patriots tonight. We're going to see some Patriots right now who are making, making efforts to help everybody, and going to get some good advice there. And I heard that Big D may or may not be getting out in the next couple of hours. I heard Big D might get out in the next couple of hours, so I'm not 100% sure on that, but I heard Big D is getting out in the next couple of hours. I also heard that several police officers were killed in the line of duty in the last couple of days. I'm very sorry to hear that. That's a terrible thing. I hope that it's unrelated to this movement. It's a terrible thing that I don't want to happen. It's a terrible thing, and condolences. My heart goes out to those officers and their families, and they're in our prayers, okay? I heard Big D was getting out, okay? I heard Big D is getting out. I'm not gonna, heard he's getting out, and maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, well, I didn't know about that, but that guy, I've never met him. I'm not sure why he might not like me or whatever. I've never met him in my life. I don't believe. Right, yeah, they went through everything, and well, look, if they're going to be cool with me, and if the 4-wheel drive works and everything like that, then, I kind of yelled at them a lot when they arrested Santa in their faces. I was pretty rude to them, and maybe this getting me in bracelets and then doing this to my truck was kind of the payback. And now if I'm just cool, maybe they'll be cool. And I'm sure they've gone through the books I have in there, and they saw my business cards, so they probably went to my website, and my computer was in there. So if they got a warrant to hack my computer, they probably read some of the very helpful things that I've written and done to help support the United States, and they probably see that I'm a good guy, and maybe it was a good thing that they could see all that information. I sure didn't like how it happened, but maybe we just sort of say I kind of got mad at you guys, and you kind of slapped me around pretty hard and got me back, and now it's going to be real cool, and now communication is open. So maybe that's how we, maybe that's kind of how we play that. As long as everything works, right? Like, if sexy selfie, there are 3 Polaroids of my out there, but no, just kidding. I don't do any of that stuff. You're crazy. Yeah, and you just have to think about the tremendous amount of overtime that the police have to pay out. They've got to do hazardous duty pay. After we were kind of telling them truths in their faces that are uncomfortable truths, I bet some of them might have considered quitting, or might have, run frustration points up the chain of command, or maybe there were internal, conversations that just made things look tough. I'm sure my vehicle is bugged. I'm sure 100%. I think my vehicle is bugged with location and audio recording devices. Yep. I would imagine that that's the case. Oh, trucker protest in Long Beach, California that shut down Highway 91. I hear.
So,
Yeah, 10-4.
is that over the Senate Bill 5? Is it
10-4.
5?
Yep. He has been transferred to Maryland, is what I'm reading. Okay. All right. I heard he might get out in a couple hours. I think I am going to have to pay an impound fee, but I don't know. I imagine that's how it works in this city, that they'll steal your truck and, keep it for a couple of days and then say, okay, yeah, everything's cool for now, and then charge me like $1,000 or a few $100. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I have no idea. I'm waiting for that information. As soon as I get that information, I'll update all of you fine American visionaries. We'll try to make some progress on getting the beast back so I can just have a place to lay down, at night.
Trying to secure funds now.
And yeah, we're actually working on trying to secure some funding right now to help with that. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I know that guy.
That's my thought about all that anyway.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is that Landis?
Yeah.
Awareness. We're not more than
Chrome's not shiny
5 or 6 hours from where he's at. Huh.
Chrome's not shiny enough.
Chrome's not shiny enough. He said 10-4. 10-4. We're gonna try to do like MLK. We're gonna try to do peaceful, non-violent prayers. We're gonna sing. If you guys are coming this weekend, and we've gotten a lot more people who have come in. Several more people came in yesterday, and then I was looking on some of the live streams, counting vehicles and things back at camp, and we might see some of those, new vehicles start to move down towards the mall to legal parking spots where they're going to pay the meter. So I know that the city of DC has increased costs related to our presence, but we're paying the meters, so we're helping to mitigate some of those costs. You know what I mean? And if you tax our attorneys, you're sure going to get paid well. You know what I mean? You ought to tax them. You ought to take their trucks. And, they're getting paid real well, I think, And maybe that's how it works when you have, very good attorneys at the partner level representing you. So right now, they sent me the retainer for the attorney. They wanted $5,000 from the movement, and nobody had a credit card that had that much that they could spend. All the work that I went and did last month, I haven't been paid for yet. I sent them an electronic invoice, and they may have sent me a paper check to Colorado, but they sure haven't paid it online, which is what I was hoping for, so I can have access to money when I'm out east. So right now we're going to try to secure some bridge funding to obtain an attorney for my court date August 10th, that next court date August 10th, and to try to get that case thrown out. So we're going to try to access some bridge funding from some incredible patriots, and for now we didn't pay the attorney retainer fee, so I don't even have an attorney assigned that I want them to cover me. But when it came time they wouldn't cover me without the $5,000, and we kind of are working through the truck issue. We got the phone calls and everything with Detective Moore. It went really well. Again, respect to Detective Moore. So we're trying to work it out. The movement has it. Santa isn't able to access the funding that Oreo is raising for him. He's not able to get to it. Give Send Go isn't letting him log in at this time. So he doesn't even have any of that money that he could just send over. So of all the money that's been raised, it sounds like we don't even have access to it right now. I guess Oreo could maybe transfer it to his account and then Cash App it over to Santa, and then Santa could pay it over to those attorneys.
Technology's great.
Because these are things that technology is really good for. Yeah. What about a public defender? That's an idea, but if anybody's ever been represented by a public defender and had a good experience, please put it in the chat. Yeah. So I've heard that money is there. More than like $20,000 is what I've heard. That would do more than cover what I needed, but if Santa can't get to that money, he can't pay it for me. I can't retain an attorney. But there are some patriots who are working to try to help secure some bridge funding. We'll try to negotiate with the attorney's office and say, can we do a little bit lower retainer? This should just be a few hours of work. That's a lot of money for a few hours of work. You know what I mean? Public defenders will help you. They will help you. I think we're be able to access a good attorney. The American justice system is the scales of justice are weighted heavily on the side of access. This comes through access to the law comes through hiring a good attorney. Good attorneys only come through financial access. This is how I think it works. I mean, I studied this. This is kind of what I studied in some ways. So that's what we're going to work on. Yeah, I heard about her. I don't want to say too much about any of the streamers who I think it might be. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much. My Cash App, I'm sorry to ask. Okay, usually I don't like to do this. My Cash App and my Venmo are X-Ray Convoy. I asked if anybody might help me support the Patriots who have supported me and helped me. And I had $0 in both of those accounts after yesterday's live stream and during the live stream. If anybody is willing or able to help with my legal defense or with me taking care of and thanking the Patriots who have been taking care of me, I would certainly appreciate that very much. Y'all have done so much for me, and I appreciate, love and respect you very much. If I can help cover some of my own legal fees, and if I can take care of the Patriots who have gone way out of their way, hundreds of miles, in fact, out of their way to help me, it would be a good and honorable and appropriate thing. So, yeah, who knows what they're going to charge me. Santa David cannot access any of the thing through Give, Send, Go. No one had a credit card that could cover what the attorneys were requesting for the retainer. So right now I don't have an attorney until we pay that. I'll get that later. Right now I'm trying to work through things. No, we're going to delete those flags. I'll tell you what. Oop. Oop. All right. I hear that. Yeah, thank you guys for subscribing, for the channel, for hanging out. Really appreciate it for being here. I don't know if any attorneys are with Big D. I'm not real sure if anybody's going to be there. I know that folks really want to see him. I know that a lot of people really want to see Big D, and that we're really excited that he came down here soon. He's getting out soon, or transferred, right, to Maryland. Whatever it is, we really think that's going to happen. I bet you can hear me. Oh, okay. There's a second. Cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Mindy Joe. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up so somebody can just put their finger in my. I'm gonna grab something out of cool. Sorry. The attorneys, right? As much as respect. This is all I can say, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, cool.
Very smart.
That's the Ohio Navy mom. Thank you for that $25. That is a huge help. Thank you so much.
No H.
Yeah, Ohio shout outs in here. A lot of love for Mountain Dew in Ohio, and that's all we can say right now. But one day, when it all comes out, when we're sitting around the campfire telling stories about before we were buddies with all the DC police, and maybe before all the end of this, we'll all go out and have a beer together or something, or whatever when they're off duty, and maybe it'll just be cool. Maybe we'll be friends. Maybe they'll want to come out and hang out in Colorado. Here's one thing I want to say. Come out and ask us how they can support us. We have active duty military who are stationed in and around DC, who have volunteered to be a quick action force for us if we ever get into trouble or a tight spot, or if we ever not with the law, not with the rules. We're not bringing the military against the police. We're not doing that. But they said if we have any kind of trouble, and Antifa or people trying to attack us, that they're close and they will come running. So thank God for the Marines. I said at the end that I can do anything. And that's I just want to honor and respect all of the veterans from all of the even the Space Force, the new Space Force. Y'all look badass.
I think so.
Send me one of these UFO impersonation vehicles to come down here and help us.
It takes all diversity of people.
That's right. It takes a tremendous diversity of patriots and Americans to come together. So we have we have veterans. We have active duty military as well. We have people who have retired out of NASA. We have people who retired from Department of Defense after 37 years. So we have low and high ranking Department of Defense employees and former employees. We also have someone who works for an unspecified government agency supporting us. So thank God, and George Washington for those fine Americans. Seriously, those fine Americans. Thank you for standing up with us, for being brave enough to come and stand in the vanguard with your flags peacefully and to wave them with us for freedom. Thank you so much, and to everybody who's considering helping me out, thank you. I want to take care of these patriots who have really gone out of their way to help me, and anything that I can do for them would come from how you support me. So thank you very much. We're trying to figure out a way to get back and get that check. You know what I mean? Everything is cool. Everything is cool with the info that I'm putting out right now. Yeah, everything is cool. So I really do appreciate Detective Moore. One other thing that I want to say, there's actually a lot more information that we can put out. That's not it. In addition to the people who have worked with NASA and DOD and this unspecified agency and the active duty military who have come out and all the veterans who have come out, you have to understand that government employees are not all bad. They're altruists, or they're good people who mean well, who are dedicating their lives to government service, to public service. They're good people doing this, right? If I think there are good people in this movement who are standing up, I mean, there are obviously good people in government who are standing up. So we don't want to paint everybody with a big red paintbrush. We are standing up for those good people whose voices are being crushed by the bad ones, right? By the bad elected and appointed officials, where you see the abuses of power, right? There are good ones. There are good ones who are seeing us and who appreciate us, and we have to stand for them. We have to be strong, and we have to stand for them. And some of them can't come out here. They're on security clearance, and that's going to make America less safe because they're really good at their jobs, and they're the good ones who we want in there, on the inside, helping doing the analysis, and the thinking, and the planning, and the execution. There's so many good ones out there, and we're standing for them, right? I know a lot of them don't like what's going on. They're not happy with what's happening, and we need to look out for them, and I'm standing for them as I stand for you. But I have to make the point clearly, guys.
Can't stand alone forever.
Yeah, we can't just stand by ourselves alone forever. If freedom is important to you, you need to get out here with us. We need somebody. Oh shoot! Somebody knows we're on I-70. Uh-oh. All right. Well, that's okay. You don't know where on I-70 we are, so it should be fine. All right, we're gonna have to take some turns now that you guys kind of know where we are. Whatever. Thank you guys for defending me. Thank you for standing up for me. Again, I wasn't running because I wasn't wanted. I was instructed to lay low by my. I have some really good training from Uncle Sam and Aunt Samantha on how to lay low. And frankly, Uncle Sam and Aunt Samantha, if they want me, when they want me, they could just come and get me. Right? No matter what we do, there are things that you can't. They're the smartest and most powerful people in the world, right? And they're really good at hunting people. Just ask like Osama bin Laden how good they are at hunting people, right? Go ask Osama bin Laden in the bottom of the ocean, right? How good they are at whacking people, at hunting people, at shutting up people they don't like. Right? I sure want to be somebody who they think they can engage with as a gentleman. And not somebody who they think they have to hunt, right? So, yeah, shoot, they know we're in Texas. We're gonna have to make another U-turn. Crap, they know we're in Texas now.
We're talking all now.
Yeah, come on. You don't like me saying on Samantha? Oh, wait, Samantha is one of the people in the chat. She's always in here, so thank you so much, Samantha, for supporting the channel. She goes,
Which one?
Aunt Samantha Malin, M-A-H-L-E-N. You know her picture? Yeah. She goes, Aunt Samantha, I don't know how I feel about my day being the government. It's 2022, you know. There are a lot of ladies who work for the government, too. And some of those women have come out to support us.
Hey, Blue Camaro Sam,
Is it Blue Camaro, Sam? Sam, you drive a Blue Camaro? Samantha, when I say Sam? They go, power lines above his head. That does not happen on an interstate. X-Ray, you're in Illinois. I remember I just saw you. Yeah, good job, Sherry. You weren't supposed to say. Right. She goes, yes, sir. It's a Blue Camaro. Cool. Sweet, Sam. Thanks. All right. Yeah, I'm on FDR Drive in Manhattan, and I'm singing that song by Justin Towns Earl. Earl's son. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Muddy water gonna cover me over, and I ain't gonna make a sound. That's how that song goes. It's fun. Justin Towns Earls.
Yeah, let him sing it, please.
Oh shit. So we're not gonna sing anymore on the floor. What a jerk. What a jerk over here. Now just be quiet. We'll leave the singing to who's good at singing in the movement? Do we have anybody good at singing?
You.
Shit. Yeah, right. Now he's trying to make up for it. You break my balls like that, Ted Rogers. Sylvia's laughing at us. Sylvia's just laughing. Hey, it's great to see all you guys. Okay, time to get off X-Ray singing. Tate says Tate doesn't want to listen to shit anymore. If it was Tate, if that was the real Tate, he'd be like, damn it, I don't know what the hell I have to listen to while you're yelling so much. Why don't I gotta listen to you say you get out here, somebody cut turn this TV off.
Quit yelling at me.
That's what Tate would say. Ohio Navy Mom, you're the best. Thank you so much for your support, for keeping me rolling. My buddy here sure does love Ohio for some reason, and Mountain Dew. He's a hell of a patriot. So I'd like to get this patriot an industrial water tank full of Mountain Dew that recirculates with the fountain pump and is recarbonated regularly so that it never goes flat. You know, that would really be the nicest present, or like a make your own Mountain Dew at home type of situation. It would sure save this patriot from having to run those cans all the way out to the recycling center so frequently. All right. Oh shoot, they see the trees, so they know we're in Iowa. Those are Iowa hardwoods. 10-4-10, Roger. We're somewhere in the thick of things. Yeah. We've got to stay strong. Hey, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And I heard you had a YouTube channel too. Somebody I know watches your YouTube channel. So Party Bonza. I'm sorry if I say it wrong, but Bonza, I heard you had a channel, and I know somebody who watches it, so that's awesome. Thanks for supporting me. Really appreciate you being here, okay? Yeah, we're getting it done. We're getting it done. I know, who's the real Tate? There should be more cursing, and it should be more aggressive. All jacked up on Mountain Dew. Trinity's all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Yeah, we should come down to Louisiana. There's actually a wonderful patriot. I think she was Texan. We're about 10 minutes from Louisiana. 10 Roger. Yeah, we're gonna go to an LSU football game tomorrow.
Can't leave Texas.
It's a day practice here for the LSU football team, the Tigers. We're gonna go see them. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for posting that. If I was in Oklahoma, I'd go to work for you right on your farm right now. I'll tell you that. Joe Smith says his husband's at work and he'll be home soon. All right, 10-4. 10-4. All jacked up on, Tate says he's all jacked up on jerky. Lucky guy, somebody must have, yeah.
Jerky.
Gotten some, I don't know what kind of jerky he's talking about. Probably beef jerky or something like that. Looks like Cali. It might be California.
Never.
My buddy says never go to California. Forget about it.
Not again.
is what we said. Not again. We've done that. We stood up for California. California is not here standing up for us right now, as far as I know. And we're standing by. We're waiting for you, right? Thanks, Rhonda. Thank you so much. So we're looking for those patriots. Where are you? I know a bunch of people are coming out on Saturday, and we really need to pack that mall on Saturday, patriots. Peaceful, violent, or non-violent way. Peaceful, non-violent way. I didn't mean to say that. I saw Violet, the lazy Texan, on here, and I just kind of made that comment, so my bad. Peaceful and non-violent way. Non-violent, peaceful way. Using words, right? Like Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to accomplish domestic policy change to limit the erosion of our freedoms. That's what I want, guys.
Sometimes we need to be Rosa Parks.
And we're just sort of doing a little bit of a Rosa Parks. And the bus is the legal parking spots on the mall. The difference is it's not illegal for us to be parked where we're parked. It was illegal for Rosa Parks to sit where she sat at the time. So we need a 1 million person march. We need people to continue to come in from we have men and women and adults and children and older folks and younger folks. Thank you. I hear what sounds like Cash App going, so thank you guys very much. Whoever made that donation, thank you very much. It's a huge help. Like I was saying earlier, I had to spend about $150 in like toiletries and like a pair of blue jeans because I didn't have any clothes. I had like a pair of pants that I've been wearing for like a week, and I had a pair of underwear I've been wearing for like 3 days. In that DC humidity that I'd already turned inside out, and
About 200 in gas when you go back, yeah.
about $200 in gas coming, around and back, and trying to get safe. A few $100s in gas to be safe, and toothbrush, deodorant, Q-tips, soap, shampoo, truck stop showers for hygiene purposes, so I don't impose on my hosts. So I definitely had a few $100s in expenses. My problem is that all that work I went and did, I submitted the bill, the invoice, and I think they might have paid me with the check. They haven't paid me yet. I've worked with them 4 years, and 3 of the years they did checks. 1 of the years they sent it to me electronically, like I asked, and I sure haven't gotten anything electronically, and I don't want to hound my client, so I'll send a message and just kind of ask if a check went out, if that was their preference, and it might be sitting in my P.O. box. Yes, I have. I was taking field showers. I was baby wiping that booty. I was baby wiping kind of all around the situation, and I wasn't getting pimply, so it was a good field hygiene, but I probably did have a smelly butt. That's simple. What does your butt smell like? Flipping roses, fruities. What's your butt smell like? Mountain Dew. Drug forward. Cool. Yeah, we did not pay the attorney for me yet. It's going well so far. We're gonna hopefully everything that Detective Moore told me is the case. Hopefully it doesn't happen to come to change 2 minutes before I walk in to grab my truck. Right? Hopefully it's not like a crazy Ivan pull the rug out from under me trap. But we're gonna be real respectful and real cool. Yeah, Scott, no doubt, man. Scott has gone out of his way for me a lot. Scott, do you have a Cash App? Because you were the one who foiled the Antifa plot. Scott deserves the credit. He was the one who found the bricks. He was the one who confirmed that the spotters had been out of there for 4 hours. So Scott, he's a firefighter and a medic, or excuse me, EMT now. He just renews the EMT now instead of saying medic. Do you have a Venmo or anything, Scott? I see that you're saying you don't have a Cash App. Look at him. He says it was a team effort. Yeah, maybe, but you're the one who saw it and said, that's a pile of bricks right there. I said, what? And you repeated yourself, and we turned around and looked at it and counted them up and told the boys. And, we can't talk about what I told you on the back end about how we confirmed everything, but we got confirmation, let's just say, that it was 100% them and that was 100% their plan, and Scott 100% busted it up. Well, Scott, I know what you're going through right now. I know that you got I know you're trying to get back to support the convoy, or excuse me, the 1776 restoration movement as soon as you can. Scott's an incredible gentleman. Scott, what you know, if people want to for the Antifa plot, Scott was the one who did that. Scott's the firefighter and EMT who's also who keeps coming in to DC to help us.
Took us in DC.
He stands up and he helps us. Okay, Scott stands up and he helps us. If you guys could support Scott, that would be great. That would be a huge thing. Scott is an incredible patriot. He foiled the Antifa plot. He confirmed the spotters had been out there for 4 hours and helped me displace them. And Scott was the one who first saw all the bricks. So Scott's the guy, guys, who was the one who figured all this out. And lots of love and respect to Scott. We'll figure it out. And Scott, if that doesn't go over there, just tell me what your Venmo is. If you don't have it, guys, if you send me something, I'll send it to Scott. I'll send it over to thank. I do have a business. I'm not doing any more of my business. I'm my only employee. And I'm a teacher, right? So emergency medicine, wilderness, emergency medicine, and search and rescue. To all kinds of folks, all kinds of groups and people. And I went and did a lot of work so I could have $1,000 here so I could come back to DC, and that few $1,000 got sent, I think, via check to my P.O. box when I requested. You want receipts? I saved the receipts. I got them. Fuck yeah, I got the receipts. I got them somewhere. I think it's right here. You want a receipt? You want to talk trash? I'll show you right now. Let me just make sure my name's not on it. Hold on a second. I'll show you right flipping now. Make sure it doesn't have like my credit card number. That's the last 4. Give me a pen. You got a pen real quick, buddy? Oh, I see. Blanket. All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm just going to scratch out this credit card number. I'm going to put you on these nuts and have you look at the ceiling for a second. Oh, cool. That's one of my favorite type of places to stop. All right, sweet. And I do not believe it has my name on it anywhere. It's a term a lot of you guys already know, but right, for some of those trolls out there, I sure don't need any extra frustrations. And I should probably delete the address here a little bit, at least make it more difficult for people to see where I was at. And then I can just fill with that. Hold on one second. You guys are going back on the nuts. All right, cool. Here you go. You stinkers. If you're a naysayer or a hater and you don't think I spent $150, here you go. It's right there. $140.82. $148.20. Right there. And what do you see? Levi denim, a hoodie, men's top. That's the shirt I told you about. Socks, underwear. You know what I mean? Car flags for, this Patriot right here. Toothbrush. You know what I mean? Dove soap. That's what I got. That's where I got it. So, definitely not lying to you, you know what I mean? Oh, about the Antifa plot. Well, they didn't give me a receipt when I busted them up. They didn't give me any paperwork. They didn't sign my, my scratch book before they left. They didn't scratch my pad before they left. So, yeah, I definitely have that. I'm not joking with you about the costs that I incurred, and I paid. I had some cash, and I paid all the cash that I had to the Patriot here who's helping me, and he deserves more, frankly. I paid him. Maybe I shouldn't say. I don't know. Don't tell him that. You deserve more than that. That to me, that's yeah. All right, so that's what's going on. All right, we're gonna talk about it later. Barbara, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That $25 is a huge deal. Thank you, Barbara. It just pops up sometimes on the screen. I don't know if that's a Venmo or what, but one of them doesn't pop up and one of them does. I'm sorry. Hey, that's it on the finance stuff. Thank you very much. I have had probably $300 fuel and that $148.20 or whatever in toiletries and just one outfit and something to sleep in. You know what I mean? And I paid what I had, a few $100 to this Patriot. We're not going to say anything else. This Patriot deserves a lot more. And Scott, that Patriot, he's the one who deserves a lot more because he goes down to DC every chance he gets. He got hit with some unexpected bills. He's taking care of his family. They have some medical things going on, and I want to try to support Scott as well, however I can, because he supported me so much. Scott comes down every chance he gets, and I know that the fire department, I don't know what I should say, man, but I know that they gave him a rough time, let's just say. They gave him a little bit of pressure about, we heard you're going down there with those boys, and Scott goes, well, yeah, I go down there every chance I get. If they want to talk to me about it, just have them come in and talk to me, you know. They're good guys. We've been peaceful. There's nothing violent about it. We're trying to help people stay safe, and, you know, so we really need to support them. Set up a send and go for donations. I don't know how to do it. I'll try to find out how to do it. I have no idea. If you guys could please try to support Scott, it's at Scott-Mellott, MELLOTT -2. Scott-MELLOTT -2 at Venmo. And maybe I can I ever pin? I don't even know how to flippy flap and pin. I'm trying, buddy. I'm sorry. Thank you, Karen. Oh, I said Karen's name too. Thank you, Scott. I tried to pin that, but at Scott-MELLOTT -2. At Scott-MELLOTT -2. This is Venmo. And Scott is a hell of a patriot. I will stand with Scott anywhere, anytime. I honor and respect him. Okay? America #1. When you say this guy owns the company, that's just because I wanted freedom. Right? I wanted freedom, and I had skill set, and I figured I could contact groups and go and teach. And I only get paid. I'm a one-man show, and I'm not doing any sales on the road, and I'm not doing any teaching on the road, so I'm not getting any money on the road. And if you guys want to take a class, how about that? How about let's do a pitch for the business? If you want a search and rescue or a wilderness emergency medicine or a improvised navigation using the sun, moon, and stars as a compass, processing water in 15 or 20 different ways. If you want to do any of that, hit me up. convoyxray@gmail.com. It's X-Ray Convoy for the payment apps for Cash App and Venmo, and then it's Convoy X-Ray for the Gmail. Hit me up. You want to do a class? Yeah, I do kayak classes. I'll go anywhere in the country. You just help me get there with like the higher rate for mileage, and I'll show up with the equipment, or we can use your equipment, and we can do public or private training, and you can mark it up and you can profit off of it and whatever you want. I would love to work. I want to work. I would love to work. Please hire me for work. Let me earn money. That's what I want to do. I want to continue to work. And I did work, and damn it, and I need that money. That's why I set up an electronic anyway. So I get paid electronically, and I think they were just up and like, well, we won't pay you with a check. So I've worked with them 4 years. I have good relationships. I'm sure they've been doxxed hard, because we filmed the class there. We talked about how much I love those kids. So, you know how it is. I'll hire you. Can you cook? I'll cook the shit out of some shit. Food. Yeah, I'm a good chef and cook, especially in the wilderness. Yeah, we could do a class on the mall. I don't know if you need a park or a permit. You know how I feel about permits. Am I free or am I free to buy a permit? Am I free? Am I free to buy a permit? How about this? Free first aid class, Saturday, 10 a.m. on the mall. Unless otherwise directed by Santa, there's going to be a free wilderness emergency medicine class. All right? And if you could donate 50 cents, donate 50 cents. If you watch some of the classes and you learn something and you want to pay me for that, I'm not asking you to pay the full amount for the class, but if you could, I train guides. I trade backcountry fishing guides, 10-4, and all kinds of backcountry guides, dog mushers, and, climbing guides, you name it, raft guides. Oh, I 1776 restoration. I've been talking to Santa every day. I've been talking with other Patriots who are there. I talked to Raptor, talked to Justin, and I won't say the other folks, but my conversations have been extremely limited, extremely short. Just sort of letting them know what's going on with me. You know what I mean? So, no, Teddy Bear is not Scott. Scott's a different guy. Scott's the firefighter EMT who went with me into Washington. There's a picture of me and Scott a few videos ago, like way back, when we went into D.C. with the Beast for the first time with the dog tags and everything.
With the convoy.
Yeah. Yeah, he was even with the convoy with us. He showed up in Hagerstown and gave us heaters, his own heaters, propane tanks and heaters, and helped us do security. Just a hell of a gentleman. Shelly is doing great. She had her surgery today. I got word from, I got a text from somebody who I hadn't talked to before who was with her. And they said that she's doing great and that she's out, and surgery went really well. Terry says, I didn't know that you did all of these things x-ray. Can you please remind everyone of the 3 main steps of action for a person in an active shooter situation? So, wilderness emergency medicine and search and rescue are not active shooter situations. Maybe they happen afterwards. You know what I mean? The things I teach happen after that. But the 3 things you can do are run, hide, fight. When I teach kids, I teach them to run, hide, fight, and communicate, run, hide, fight, silence your phone. Okay? But we're not talking about that.
We need to run hide.
Mike is good. Shelly's in here, guys. Shelly's in here. Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
Yeah. Hey, Shelly. She's in the chat, guys. Shelly's in the chat. I guess you guys already know that. I'm just seeing it. Shelly, I heard that the surgery went well. Are you okay? Shelly, did it go okay? Shelly, we love you. It depends on the class. It's one it costs a lot less. Best not to say. It depends how long the class is. If it's a 1-day class or a 7-day class, so they start at hundreds of dollars and they go up from there. So even $5 or $10, the knowledge out of the class. I hope that helps. Shelly, I'm praying for you. I've really been thinking about you in my course. All right. Yeah, prayers for Shelly. Really hope she's doing okay. I do not have a warrant. I am not wanted. I hope to just go get my truck. Yeah, I don't know what to expect, right? Because they from a video misconstruing to shoot people and have guns, and I do not want to shoot people. I sure don't want any kind of violence. I don't want us to take over any things. I do not want anybody to come and take a prison or anything like that. I don't want any of that crap. I just want to come together like a family reunion. I want to wave American flags and Marine Corps flags. Hopefully more Marine Corps flags than the other services. But yeah, the Army flag, your Navy flag, we need to wave flags. Couple of the Bluegrass Station, and let's say Tam.
We need to sing.
Oh, I need a singer. So if you've got pipes, come on out here and sing for us, okay? All right. Yeah, we'll do some just good old songs. We'll sing together at 10 o'clock. I'll kick a hip pocket class for you guys, okay? Free class. If you're willing to donate $1, $5, $10, anything you can donate will go straight to helping me stay with the movement and support the movement, and to thank the Patriots who have helped me. To thank the Patriots who have helped me stay safe. You know what I mean? 100%. We're praying for Shelly. We're praying for Shelly. I hope she's okay. She's an amazing woman, and she's done so much to help and support me. And I think now that everybody knows that the bikers were coming and people were frustrated, and I think that several police officers were shot and killed in the line of duty in the last 48 hours. I'm very, very sorry to hear that happened. I do not like to hear that happened, and I certainly hope it was not in any way related to to what people have seen here online. I hope people didn't do it because they saw police act a certain way and they lost faith in their country or they lost faith in law enforcement. We want to have faith. I talked to a detective today. I am not wanted. I am not wanted. I am not a fugitive. The detective is working with me in good faith in a respectful way, and I'm working with her in good faith in a respectful way. And I told her, hey, if anything, right, if anything changes, if y'all change your mind and decide you're going to come on and get me, just tell me to communicate that, and I'll come in like a gentleman and make myself available. I'm not going to go on the lam, right? But when I'm told to lay low by my attorney and by the person leading the group, right? Hey, lay low. We're going to figure stuff out. Okay. I have really good training on how to lay low. Let me go lay low. And it worked. Right? And it all worked, and everybody's safe and okay and fine. And so that's good. I'm not in hiding at all. I'm just laying low until I come back. So, you know what I mean? I will. I'll check it. Thank you guys so much. Ron, I'm sorry I didn't see your idea, man. Let me try to scroll up a little bit. No, I don't have my phone. I have different phones with me right now. I'm using totally different phones, and I set my phone off with somebody else driving a different direction. So if they do track it, they're going to be going somewhere I'm not. No, it was like I did not get any police killed, right? So I did not do it. I wasn't there. And it's a horrible thing that anybody goes to work and dies. It's a terrible thing. And I think that happened in Ohio, Kentucky. There were multiple shootings in the last 24 or 48 hours where police officers were shot and killed in the line of duty. And I think that's a bad thing. I do not want people to ever, ever, ever do that. That's a bad thing. Especially if it's one of my friends who's wearing that badge. And some of my friends do wear that badge. And, Chris, sorry, buddy. I'm going to be, I think after my interaction with the officer today, it was a very, very positive interaction. And it was a detective who had been on the force there in D.C. on the force. They probably don't say, they probably laugh when you hear that. Whatever. Has worked there for 31 years. She made me want to interact with everyone on her team in a more respectful and thoughtful way. Helps me downshift back into gentleman mode. And I was a little bit passionate, when I saw Santa get arrested and I saw his truck get stolen and then I saw his truck hit other trucks and run from a crime, and Shelly, who I care about, is on the ground with a broken arm, and so I was a little bit frustrated. So I was a little bit worked up on that day, and I think we're a little bit calmer now. Yep, good. Yeah, that's right. Birdie over there lives on Mars, and she has my cell phone, and that's where they're going to track it to. They're going to have to send the Space Force up there, to find out where I'm at, And hey, if there are any Patriots in the Space Force, or if you're working with like some of our more advanced, civilian contractors, maybe fly us a couple of UFOs over the National Mall, see if that doesn't scare us off. It should be fun to see, just a UFO imitation things, for freedom. That would sure be fun. Zip them around the mall for us a few times, and probably make a couple people shit, But okay, y'all are awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, so they said that they thought that there was you should have an air tag. I'm not gonna be let's put it this way. I'm not going to be the only one tracking my truck when I get my truck back. I'm not going to be the only one hearing my conversations, right? I think that, I think I'm probably going to have some audio detection equipment in the vehicle. And I think I'm probably going to have some location detection equipment in the vehicle. You know what I mean? All right, cool. So we're almost there. Oh, you're the state lead from Virginia? Hey, I want to salute the state lead from Virginia, truth teller in Virginia. Great job. Great job standing up for freedom. I want everybody to please stand up and just say great job to truth teller right there, because truth teller is one of the only state leads from another group who's willing to rush here on Saturday and support us. They're putting a team together to come here and support us. Truth teller, my hat is off to you, and my hair is bad. But my hat is off to you. There's another hat off to you right here. All right. Thank you so much for being brave enough and for being enough of a patriot that you're not just going to play little games online. You're going to get in the game and you're going to stand up peacefully for freedom. God bless you. How do you get in touch with me? You send me an email at convoyxray, no punctuations or space, just convoyxray@gmail.com. And I will respond to you. Just, put it VA state lead in the subject, and I'll hop right on that when we're off of this, and I'll get back to you. And that'll be a great, great, great thing. Thank you. I cannot wait to meet you. Yeah, can't wait to meet you at all. Whoa, Forrest. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Forrest. I really appreciate that $50 donation. That's going to help me take care of these Patriots. Scott, are you seeing anything in your Venmo account, Scott, by any chance? Or, yeah, that's it. You contact Scott right there, and Scott knows how to get in touch with me. He knows the phone chain to get in here and get to me. Okay? Okay, X-Ray, please reply to me again. Thank you. Okay, Tiger Girl, you sent me another message. Okay. Well, let me go in there. I haven't downloaded any of my emails or even, gone through any of them in the last several days. So I'm sorry, I don't know. And I heard the Cash App go chinga, chinga, chinga. So thank you, whoever did that. Thank you guys for supporting me. If you can please consider supporting Scott, that'd be a big deal. And this is going to help me support this Patriot right here, who's gone way out of his way. We've been, talking to his wife every day to let him know everything's cool and, everything's progressing well and that he'll be home soon. And I'm just so happy that I was able to contact and communicate with the DC police today with Detective Moore and have a very good conversation. Thank you. You sent me $5 and you only have $25 in your account? Mika, thank you. Thank you so much. Make sure you take care of what you need to take care of in your life. I know that some Patriots are working, trying to put some funding together to make this work. Okay, Scott's saying thanks to Forrest Smith. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Mama Minion in the house. I was watching Minion the other day, and Minion is One American, No Party, and that's a great guy. We love his hood ornament. He's got a little Minion hood ornament now, which is badass. And what was I gonna say? Tell him to talk to us a little bit. And when you're only on Rumble, that's the only way that we can interact with you. We wanted to talk to you, but we just don't have Rumble. So please send a lot of love and respect to the Minion family out there, the Minion crew, and I remember and respect him. And I can't wait to ride with him again. She gave him that. Mama Minion gave him that. Cool. Yeah. We really liked that Minion hood ornament. It was badass.
We love Minion.
Thanks. Yeah, we love him. He's awesome. And we love all of you visionaries. I love all you visionaries. Thank you so much for coming out here and joining the channel and for sharing the channel. You can cut out parts of my videos and share them, and you can share this with anybody you want. Get the message out. I need everybody to show up in DC. There's no excuse. Unless you're so physically disabled that you can't leave the house, we need you there. I need to know if you're a patriot who's willing to stand up for freedom, or if it's like your favorite football team that you want to watch stand up for freedom for you out here. We need people to come play on the team, join the team, and you'll be safe, right? I want to welcome you to come out here. We need you. I want to encourage you to peacefully stand up for freedom, non-violently and peacefully stand up for freedom. Please. Please, please, please.
Free handicap parking, I heard.
Oh yeah, and there's free handicap parking right there on the mall. Like right the flip there on the mall, right around all of us. So that's cool. That's really a cool thing, okay? You guys are amazing. Thank you for helping me, for helping these visionaries right here who are with me. It is visionaries who are here helping me, and it's been like almost like the Underground Railroad, moving along here. It's been a special thing. So thank you all to all of you who are helping me here in the real world, and I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much to everybody who's come out to help me in different ways. Cool, you got $50 from Forrest so he can put gas in the Jeep and make it back to DC. Scott, well, make sure you're taking care of your family. I know you got payday tomorrow and everything, but you know what I mean? Do what you need to do. Yeah. You're an incredible patriot, Scott. Yeah, there were no I didn't even have any fireworks in Colorado. I didn't even buy any, So, not even a thing, guys. And I didn't have them out of the box or anything in there. So I wonder what made that pup indicate. I sure wonder.
Somebody knelt behind your truck.
Yeah, and someone did kneel behind my truck. A white shirt police officer, I have 2 witnesses, came up and knelt down behind my truck and then walked away. And then that's when the whole big group of 30 to 40 officers, whatever it was, came over. You know what I mean? They came over, and that's when the dog came over and everything. It was after that officer walked over and knelt down, crouched down under my truck. That happened. So I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just saying. Anarchy Princess admitted calling DC police because she thinks you threatened her 15-year-old kid. I never saw a 15-year-old kid on site. That's ridiculous. And I don't even know who Anarchy Princess is. I don't even know who that is. And I sure didn't see any 15-year-olds. The only kid I've seen on site is Tater. Tate. Tater Tot. And also AJ. Those are the only kids I've seen. So. And Rel's Towing. Rel's Towing, I saw your super cool son riding that big wheel trike, down on the National Mall and everything. I saw the Rel's Towing. Oh no. Oh, Alexis, I'm so sorry. Her dog just died. I'm sorry. That sucks. I lost him. Yeah. We both love dogs a lot. I lost a dog after 13 years, a really smart and loyal boxer. I think smart and loyal are the best adjectives I can use.
All dogs are good.
Those big old flaps.
They're all family.
That's right, dogs are family. Yeah. So, hey, Rocky boy, rest in peace, man. I love you. You're a good dog. Throw him a bone, Lord. Throw him a bone. Hell, throw him a steak. He's in heaven. Throw him a steak. Yeah. So I'm really sorry that you lost your dog. I know how hard that can be. Man, that dog, that boxer I had, would take commands in 4 or 5 languages, and just such a good dog. Rufus was yours. I lived in Philly, and my boxer was a lefty, so I named him Rocky. I just didn't realize everybody named their damn boxer Rocky. I thought I was, all original and shit. Then I go to the dog park, and there's 8 Rockies running around with each other, you know what I mean?
Mine was Captain Hook and Jack Sparrow.
Yep. Oh, okay. Captain Hook and Jack Sparrow, those are good names for dogs.
Sure, Captain Hook.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all right.
That's funny. That's cool. Oh, a lot of boxer people in here. Boxer people are good people.
Boxers.
They're really good dogs. They're from the working group, so they want to be helpers, but they're just the funniest things in the world. They're hilarious. They're just absolutely hilarious. All right, we're pulling into a special spot here where something's going to happen. He goes, oh, shoot. Yeah, I see why. Okay. All right, folks. So I got to hop off right now. We're going to go do some other things. I just want to let you know how much I love and respect you guys. Be good to your dogs. Throw them some jerky. Give them a scratch on the ears for me.
Take them for a walk.
Take them for a little extra walk. You know what I mean? Take them off that leash and let them run around if you can, however you can. And maybe we all, who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll be the dogs next time. I don't know how that goes with my Christian beliefs, right? But I don't know what happens after we pass on. But I do know this. Either
Nobody does.
A, consciousness goes on, or B, it does not go on. If it doesn't go on, none of this shit matters because you won't be aware that your consciousness didn't go on. Right? If it does go on, then you either remember it or you don't. And how many of your past lives do you remember back to the BC era?
0.
Right, none. So do your best. Be a good person. Maybe you're going to be the puppy next time, or who knows. None of us know, right? But energy cannot be created or destroyed. I know that. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, and it just, it can be transferred. We can transfer the energy from the water, right, with hydro power, or from the sun with solar power, or we can create nuclear power with, what is that? Are we doing fusion or fission? It's way above my pay grade. I don't know. All right. I love you guys. I'm safe. I'm with good people. We're going to go and meet with a very intelligent gentleman, a very successful and intelligent gentleman who can offer some advice kind of on everything that's going on, and who's making an effort to try to support me and the movement and my defense, my legal defense. And I just want to say thank you so much to that patriot and that gentleman. Sir, I salute you. Thank you so much for your help and for your support. My hat is off to you, sir. I look forward to meeting with you shortly. I'll go in the back and grab that new deodorant that I just got and see if I can't even find that collared shirt. Just want to send a lot of respect to that person who's going way out of his way to try to marshal some other patriots so we can all come together and be successful. Okay. I love you guys. I hope it goes real well for all of you. I hope it goes real well for everybody on the mall. I hope that every one of you comes down to join us, because we need you guys. We need every single one of you down on the mall. And if you're not down there, you're complicit, right? You're complicit with the failures of big government. We can do a lot better, right? Come down and help us restore our Constitution. Help us return to a moral society, okay? Help us limit and stop the erosion of our freedom and the abuses of power from some of our appointed and elected officials. And let's do it in a peaceful, nonviolent, respectful way where we're in control of our words and actions. And, I'm working my whole life to be in better self-control. I work hard to be conscious of that every day. And when I get passionate and emotional, when a lot of very, very negative things are happening in front of me, I know I got a little bit verbal. I didn't hit anybody, but I hit them with my words. And I know we're costing the city hundreds of thousands of dollars already, and all the overtime and the extra vehicles and the planning and, the attorneys and everything like that. But maybe they don't pay their attorneys, like that. But maybe they just get their own salary at the DA, right? Probably, I don't know. But we need you guys out here. If you guys don't come out here, you're saying it's okay for this to happen. You're saying it's okay for us to get locked up and for trucks to get stolen without warrants, and for hit and runs to happen. So I'm not trying to whip you all up. Don't too much. I don't want you to be violent in any way. I do not condone the multiple police shootings that have happened in the last 24 to 48 hours. A lot of police have been shot and killed. I hope it has nothing to do with what you guys have seen in D.C. I hope it has nothing to do with how those officers have conducted themselves. I can tell you right now, Detective Moore was wonderful on the phone with me. I engaged with her in good faith. Hopefully she wasn't lying to me and setting me up for some kind of ambush. I'm inclined to have faith that we're going to be okay. I want to believe that there are good people working in these groups, and I always want to interact with them as a gentleman. With that said, I'm here for domestic policy change. I want us to be more free here in America, okay? So, and I need you guys with me. I need every single one of you to be down on the mall now. If you can't come now, come tonight. If you want to come in the evening so there's parking, or early in the wee hours of the morning, in the dark blue of the morning, the dark of the morning, or late at night, so you can get a parking spot with us at the mall. We want you to go to Bunker Hill first, and we can guide you in. Please send me an email at Convoy X-Ray if you want to talk about anything at all, and I'll try to get back to you. And thank you so much for all of your support on the X-Ray Convoy at Venmo and Cash App. I've heard and seen funds coming in, and that's going to help me take care of these patriots. It's just going to help me take care of things until I can access my money from working, right? If you want to work with me, if you want to hire me to teach a medical class or a search and rescue class or a escape and evasion class, I don't know, hit me up. Just send me an email, and I'd be more than happy to work with you. If you want to come to it, can I post a veteran ID or papers? My husband, a Ranger, always carried his. So go back in the videos from the People's Convoy and look at my license plates, and you'll see a medal on it, and you'll see Iraq War veteran. And you can't get those unless you show paperwork to the state. Now, another thing I can show you is on my license. And I can't show you any other information except for this. You see that? What's that say? Veteran. It says veteran, and there's an Eagle Globe and anchor, all right? I'll try to flip you around and show you one more time if I can. Well, that's it. I already showed you. I'm not going to mess around and show you my address and everything. But you saw it right there. There's the Marine Corps Eagle Globe and anchor on my license. You can go back and look at my license plates, and you can ask me anything you want. Who's the first Marine Corps recruiter, X-Ray? Oh, you mean Captain Robert Mullins? Or who was the first commandant of the Marine Corps? Oh, Captain Samuel Nichols? What did Chesty Puller say when he had to retreat at the Chosin Reservoir, the frozen Chosin in Korea? He said, retreat, hell, I'm surrounded. I'm just attacking in the other direction. All right? You want to talk about John Basilone? My grandfather's also a Marine. He served on Iwo Jima. He was a sergeant major. He served Saipan, Tinian, Rodomor, Iwo Jima. All right? An incredible patriot. He also served in Vietnam. So I honor my grandfather very much. I hope he rests in peace, and he was an incredible influence in my life. You don't think I'm a Marine? Come down here and say it to my face, and, you know, we can talk about it. In whatever language you want, but English language is preferable. All right? That just takes care of the whole Marine thing. I mean, what else do you need to hear from me? You want to see the tattoo? You guys already saw the tattoo up there on my shoulder when I had my shirt off, right? So, pain is fear leaving the body. Pain is weakness leaving the body is the Marine Corps quote. Actually, pain is weakness leaving the body, not fear. So, almost, Mink, yeah, almost. And you know what, Mink, yeah, thank you so much for you support me and the channel a lot. So, I just want to shout you out and say thank you so much, right? All right, cool. All right, folks, I'll talk to you later. I hope you're doing real well. Have a great day. I'm going to go and handle a couple of things. We're going to get lunch here. Then we got to get back on the road, go down the road a little ways. So, love you a lot. We're doing the right thing. Hold on, what's this say? Don't trust them, X. There's talk of investigating stolen valor of you. Investigate whatever the fuck you want. I've never said any kind of lie about my service ever. Never once. Never one time. So, you investigate whatever you want. Say whatever you want. It's all good. Okay? All right. So, I love you guys. I got to jump out. Semper Fi. Absolutely. I'm going to go take care of some business. My Marine Corps color is red. Signifies the blood we shed. Right? Do you remember this? My Marine Corps color is blue. Shows the world that we are true. Come on. Get in the game. Stolen valor. You can shove that right up your nose holes. And what I would normally say, I'm peaceful and nonviolent, but you know, my funny line, and this is a joke, so don't misconstrue it, is, yeah, let's you and me go outside and just hit each other in the mouth till one of us changes our mind. You know, you can show me your DD-214. You can show me that you're a veteran. You come down and ask me whatever the hell you want, and I'll answer it. If you still don't believe me, then, you know, I can show you my McMap training. 10-4. I'm just kidding. I don't want to fight anybody. I'm peaceful and nonviolent. I'm happy to discuss it with you, right? I'm happy to discuss it with you. I'm not going to share any more personal information. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe anyone anything. And all you have to do is look at my license plate. And the state of Colorado already did that research for you, buddy. You know, look at my license, which I just showed you. The state of Colorado did that research for you. I don't have any rifles or guns at all with me. No guns, no rifles, no weapons. Okay? All right, I gotta go. Love you. Have a good one. Keep the shiny side up, everybody. Get to DC. If you believe in freedom, you better stand up. Veterans, you better stand up. If you don't stand up, you're complicit in what's going on. I love you. I can't wait to see you. Have a great day. Bye.